All right, this is Oshi back with Sheldon Massive. Wanted to bring to you a quick thing that we in the clan had discussed. Wanted to show you a little bit of the thought process behind the attack. And in this instance, it's going to be another Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11. And so what I had was Will send me a sketch of exactly what his plan was prior to the attack. And as you can see, this is the sketch. And again, this is pretty much a maxed out Town Hall 11. And you can see the attack's going to start down there at the bottom, where it has the red BD, which is baby dragons. I'm going to put in 2 baby dragons. He's looking to get those 4 targets straight up in there, and then the queen walk will start just to the left of that, which is basically going to guide the queen to the left. You can see all the orange dots on the defenses and targets, and those are what he's trying to take out with the queen walk as she walks left. As she continues to walk left, you're going to see some wall breakers come down right about where the queen walk is. It's not really on the sketch, but you'll see that way she can enter in and take out all the orange things that he has listed there. And then as she continues left, you'll see the green wall breakers will come in later on, and those wall breakers are designed to go in for the Valks later on to jump to the middle. But anyways, the queen will walk left, 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 and then the bowlers will come in just around the corner with his king. The wall breakers should go through, and then all the yellow dots are what he's expecting to take out with the king and the bowlers. So therefore he's cleared half the base is what his plan is, and then he's going to drop 2 jumps, and the Valk should jump right to the middle and hopefully get the 3 stars. But as you can see, this is the plan, and again, we wanted to bring to you what people's thought process is, and you can see that it may not necessarily go as planned. You'll see that as it comes up, but it's how you adjust and how you can get the 3 stars. But as long as you stick to the main plan, it pretty much works out. So I'll show you the attack in here in just a second. All right, it's Oshi back. I'm going to show you now. You saw the sketch and you saw the plan. Now we're going to see how the plan went to action. So you can kind of see the thought process beforehand, and now you're going to see the actual attack and see if any adjustments need to be made. So as you can see, we're going to start at the bottom with the baby dragons, just as planned, and the queen walk should start right to the left of that. These baby dragons are designed to go in and push the queen left, which is exactly what they'll do. He was hoping to get this last gold storage, and it doesn't quite happen, but it doesn't make a difference in the attack. You can see the queen now pops on as a queen walk. He drops his wall breakers, allows the queen to enter, and he's hoping to get at least those 2 cannons and the archer tower, and then continue walking left. As you can see, she steps right up, steps in there with the cannons, and starts to go to town. I don't believe she's going to get that cannon off to the right, which was a hope, but it really makes no difference. He needs to clear to the left and then clear all the way around, pretty much 180 degrees, so that you can get the Valks in there to this core. He's going to use several rages, which I've shown you in past replays. You're going to need pretty much quite a few rages with your jumps later on. But as you can see, the queen's walking left. No real issues. He had an extra baby dragon that he thought he might need at the bottom. Bring an extra one in case there is an air mine. So he goes ahead and drops the baby dragon on the left side there to try to start helping out the queen so that it'll speed up the process. Again, time's not really of essence because you're really only going to trying to get 50% with the town hall, but any little bit helps out. So the queen's walking. Now she engages the king. You're going to need to pop her ability, and because she has a max expo on her, which allows her to take out the king, and now you can see the CC is popped, so the queen's going to have to take that out. You're going to see a couple poisons come down with the queen, and you're going to see that Will's going to allow the queen, he has a rage left, but he's going to allow the queen to die right here because he's pretty much got her around to where he wanted his bowlers to go in. Ideally, you wanted her to continue walking and to join the forces as they continue that add. He has a wall breaker fail, so he's going to drop the king to try and take out the wall to open up for his bowlers. You can see that the king's going to just go ahead and go to walk, and now the king's also taking the Eagle Artillery. So you can see the bowlers come in, puts down a rage to kind of get them through the wall quicker, and you can see they enter. So he did have a wall breaker fail, but no big deal. You're going to adjust on the fly, and that's how you do it. Keep going. And so his ideal thing is to clear that to 180 degrees so you can get it around to the top so that his Valks have a clear path to the town hall and are not going to go anywhere around. You see the test Valk come down. She's going to go in where the bowlers are went in, and you can see the jump come down, and you can see the rest of them going to it. So now he goes ahead and drops the rest of the Valks. They are unfortunately targeted by the Eagle Artillery, which is not what you want. You want to keep that on the either king, ideally. But he has a rage in the center, and then he's got another jump right to the town hall. And you can see that they're going to go ahead and get the town hall and get the over 50% attack, which worked out. So you can see that the plan that he had beforehand was a little bit different, but you just got to stick with the process. Again, you're going to have a plan. You're going to have to make adjustments on the fly as it goes. Sometimes it goes ideally to plan, which usually works out for a 3-star. But again, in this instance, we're looking for 2 stars and 50%. And just stick to the plan, stick to what you have going on, and now you can see kind of the thought process behind some of our attackers here and how they're going to try and get those 2 stars on a Town Hall 11 as a Town Hall 10.